And like I dig the idea that you're tapping into that community there in Tampa, because I think you're absolutely right. And correct me if I'm wrong, you do not have a match yet announced for Big Gay Brunch, as I was looking at the lineup yet. Is that right, or am I wrong?
I do not.
Yeah.
You know, the toughest thing about booking these shows with my face plastered all over them is that some people don't understand fully my sense of humor. And I've learned this the hard way. I have a very, and we've chatted enough, I feel like I have a very particular point of view and sense of humor on things. And sometimes that can be read incorrectly. Now, I did go to college to study public relations, and I focus in crisis communication, which is when your company fucks up, I come in to help you figure out how to communicate properly to the public. Why you fucked up, how you fucked up, how you're gonna fix the fuck up, and what we're doing in the future to stop the fuck. That is what I study. So when I look at like getting these people involved, I got a little off track in my brain there. But when I look at getting these people involved, what was the question? Let me read you that.
No, that's fine. This is great. So I was mentioning how you don't have a match, I believe, yet announced for the show, right?
Okay, my sense of humor. So this is, yeah, I went to Southern Underground Pro yesterday and wrestled 2 matches, and they hit me very hard. But in my match previously, I have thought the understanding would be, you know, in the first one, here's a silly ass match with me for 7 or 8 minutes. That's not going to take up a ton of my card. That's not going to be the wrestling focus. That's not going to be, you know, the big focus of the show, because I wanted that spotlight on the real matches of these true performers that I think really need that spotlight. And so I want to do goofy stuff. I want to do gaga stuff. I want to do weird stuff. And looking at this match, I've kind of hesitated on how to announce it, because we caused so much stir the last time, and they said, you know, you can't keep talking about dildos, and you can't keep putting it in front of the, you know, the young men who are in wrestling, and you can't keep talking about twinks all the time, and you can't keep doing that. And it's,
who's saying this? Ted Cruz? Like, who's saying this to you, Effy?
I get, you know, wrestling people. And then here's the thing is, I'm getting advice from a lot of mid-carders, and there's, if you look across the TV companies, boy do we have mid-carders. They can work, they know where to cue, they know the theme song, they know where to pose, they're happy to take the 8-minute segment, and they'll never put another thought into it again, and they'll make a better paycheck than me. But they're all mid-carders. And so when I think of how I have to create a match, I am trying to create drama and tension and real emotion, whether it be goofy or silly or dumb, but stuff you can connect with, like getting blinded with, you know, fake cum and having a sex doll attack you. These are things that are real. And so I don't know if I can announce the match yet, because this man is struggling, and he knows he's going to have to fight me, and he knows what it's about, and he knows what it's for, and he's brought it to my attention. And you could probably put context clues together here, but when I announce things in my Effy way, and I stipulate things in my Effy way, which you will also see in the AJ Great Billy Dixon match. What the fuck?
That's on my list here. I was like, what is this? Yes, this is.
You will get there. When I think of these stipulations, I like to tell wrestlers and wrestling fans to zoom out sometimes. We are so used to the same fucking bullshit mid-card tropes and the same storylines and the same things over and over, that I want to come in and I want to fuck people's brains up, and I want to present concepts to them that they immediately push away from, because they go, it's ridiculous, it's stupid, he's leaning into the gay stuff too much, this is so silly. And then I want them to watch it, and I want them to go, God damn it, that was a goddamn story. They told every bit of it, and it was fucking great. And I felt real emotion in something that, when presented to me at first, had no right to cause that effect. That's the goal that we're like trying to push in here. And so when we're going and doing these shows, and I'm seeing these kind of criticisms of making things too gay, when I was booking this show, I was like, well, we're just going to keep making it even gayer and fuck them. So my match, and I hope I'm not the main event of my show, but it's very likely I will take that spot, not because of my own ego, but because I believe this performer deserves that spotlight. And looking across the card, I have Pero, you know, in the tag team Twink Hunter Gauntlet, which you want to talk about, you know, they used to say, oh, well, they're not going to show the gays too much, they'll make them do goofy stuff. Well, my advertisement for Pero's tag team Twink Gauntlet, poor Odinson, who is literally Pero's tag team partner, I wouldn't even put him on the advertisement. I said, we have enough straights on the show. We've let enough of them through. It's just Pero's tag team Twink Hunter Gauntlet. But Odinson's going to help him. And that's the gist. But we just wanted that big fucking picture of Pero talking about he's going to hunt some twinks. And it sounds stupid and silly, but then you kind of look at it and you go, all right, well, when Effy can put together this match that is going to have these segments, and they're going to be with guys who wrestled in Japan, wrestled for All Japan Wrestling, wrestled for Evolve, wrestled all over the country, and they're going to get time in there to shine with them. And Pero is such a gracious human, and I still am going to bury him in twinks, but he is working so hard to make sure that this next generation of talent coming through, even if the situation they're getting on this show is some little tiny thing, the advice that they're going to be able to get and talk to and just be backstage with these people because of these ridiculous, dumb matches that are too gay and too weird and too this, we're actually providing more opportunity to get these tag teams out there, to show them against some of the best talent in the world, to show them in their own natural habitat. And will they get destroyed by Pero? 100%. They will get destroyed by Pero. He's the twink hunter, but it's a very cool way to sneak in like, hey, we're actually doing good by our community and trying to get new people on the map and trying to get new people up. And then also taking, hey, here's people you've seen before. Let's put them in the craziest, weirdest main event style matchups you can think of and just go for it. And even a match without a stipulation, and I'm just kind of leading you here, but I'm excited about my show.
Go for it, dude. You're making it easy for me. Go for it. Yes.
I got so fucking stoned and I went to the AWE Atlanta wrestling show that was running during the pandemic. And I was sitting there and I was so fucking high, and they had this light show thing on the ceiling. And I'm looking down and AC Mack is cutting a promo. And I said, God damn it. I said, he's the best LGBTQ wrestler in the world right now. And then I was standing there and it was, 10 in the morning at Fight Forever. And I'm watching Dark Sheik wrestle. And I go, God damn it. She's the best LGBTQ pro wrestler in the world right now. And I go, well, fuck it. Let's find out. And now I'm in this crazy position where I can go, you know what? They fucking rule. Let's put them in a fucking high caliber match and just see what happens. And it's like, yeah, they're both members of the LGBTQ community. Yeah, they're pretty outspoken and do their own thing. But also, like, these are professional wrestlers. And I hope everybody at all these other, we like pure wrestling and we like regular wrestling and wrestling should be this. I hope they're paying the fuck attention, because every time Dark Sheik has showed up, she shows out. Every time AC Max shows up, he wins belts and talks his shit and goes crazy. I think putting that special spotlight on both of them at the same time, like, WrestleMania 26, what? I don't know. I've never even seen it.
Yeah. Well, hey, and it's cool to hear you talk about how you don't always see yourself in the main event. And I can kind of speculate pretty loosely, maybe accurately, on who maybe you'd be teasing here for your big gay brunch opponent. But, man, you had a hell of a main event at the last one with Cassandra and Sonny Kiss, man.